What's up, my homies and all my little ponies? You might hear a little baby in the background, and that's because baby Lily's in the house. That's my niece. We don't have a baby. It's my niece. It's my niece. I am injured. This shoulder is separated. I've got a lot of great mobility in it, been doing some good things, but I'm not ready for the mat and all the things that you need to complete your GuruPad experience. So we brought in the lovely Vanna White, JC Vanderloo, to do the poses for you. No one can do the poses for you, but she's going to demo those. So let's get it on. Hey, yo, it's your headband hippie. Boom. You will hear me in the background. And focus. Cool. All right. So we're just going to go through a mobility drill movement here today. JC, feel free to move as you know, since we'll be modeling off a lot of the classes that we take together. And adding a little bit of GuruPad alignment to make sure you're doing it precisely. Bringing it up into a standing position. Got your left foot to blue 1, right foot to blue 2. Inhale, take your arms up and overhead, big breath in. Take a moment here to just get long through the spine. What's really important about how we work into the hips today is that we notice where our spine is, because how we manipulate or influence the spine will directly influence the kind of release, the stretch, the depth of which we get out of our hips. Exhale, fold forward, keep that flat back halfway down, and then bend into the knees and release your hands down to the ground. Place your left hand on gold 1, right hand on gold 2, and step your left toe back to green 1, right toe back to green 2, high plank. Shoulders over wrist, heels over toes, full body breath in. Exhale, lower your knees down to the purple circles. Bring your left hand back to gold 3, right hand back to gold 4. 3 cat-cows, finding congruence between your breath and your movements. Adding any type of variety you want, whether that's dancing lion, shifting of the hips forward or back. Any type of play you want. And after that third one, you're going to come to stillness. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, press your chest back to down dog. On the next inhale, send your right leg back to the rear of the room. Press through the heel. Does not matter what this looks like. Just make sure you're activating your inner edge of your leg, that lifted leg, and square your hips down towards the mat. Draw your right knee towards your nose, gliding forward. Hold as you activate the core. Inhale, send it back. This time come across the body, right knee to left elbow. Hold. Maybe pick it up towards the tricep. Awesome. Inhale to send it back. This time outside of the right elbow. Bring the knee to the elbow. Inhale, brings you back. Stepping your right foot through to blue 2. Feel free to teepee up your right hand to make that accessible. Any of the blue lines will do. If you're absolutely inflexible or you have an injury, you can always place your toes directly on the blue line, which is 1 footprint back from where JC is. That's a great example. Go ahead and place your right foot back where it was, Jace. Good job. Exhale, lower the back knee to the purple circle. Now walk your right foot forward to almost the edge of the mat, or at least so that your heel is beyond the red line. Now sit your hips back, draw your toes towards your nose, and fold over your right leg. Have Hanumanasana. You singing for us, baby Lily? Bend back into your right knee. Push that right knee forward over your toes. Create some flexion in the knee. So place your foot wherever you need to so that you can get that right knee over the right side toes. Draw your right hip crease back, make it good. On your next exhalation, pull your right leg straight and long, draw your toes towards your nose. And then exhale, bend back into that right knee, push the right knee forward. Full breath in. Exhale, draw it back, straight leg, toes to nose. Inhale to come forward, bend into the knee, press forward. Exhale, draw it back one last time, open it up, and moving forward again, bend back into that right knee. Feel the flexion in the front of your ankle. And then pick up the back left knee, place the left hand on gold 1 or gold 3, and then twist open towards the right side. You can send your left hand further down into the mat, allowing you to lift and elevate your right side body through that right arm. Exhale, lower the right hand back down to gold 2. Step your right foot back to green 2, high plank. 2 breaths here. Stabilize, activate the core. Again, the core is critical, so we're going to want to pull the wrist towards the toes, toes towards the wrist. This creates extra core activation, and that is absolutely necessary considering we're going to work with the hips, which are in the center of your core. Lower your knees down to the purple circles. Draw your left hand back to gold 3, right hand back to gold 4, lift into down dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts to the wall crease behind you where the wall meets the ceiling. Left knee to nose, gliding forward as you curl in. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, curl in, that left knee, cross the body to the right elbow, lift it up towards the tricep. On your next inhale, send it back. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. You're shifting forwards. You're cranking that core. Inhale, send it back. This time, stepping through left foot to blue 1. Again, if you can't get there, toes to any of the blue lines. Lower the back right knee to the back edge of the purple circle. Feel free to walk your left foot forward to any degree. Perhaps the heel moves up towards gold 1. Now we're going to bend into that left knee, push the left knee forward over the left toes. Exhale, straighten the left leg, fold over, draw your left toes towards your nose. Use an inhale to come forward once again, bending into that left knee, pressing it forward, down through the foot. Exhale, drag the left foot back through the heel. The key is ground expansion. Use the contact points with the ground as you inhale. Bend back into that left knee, press it forward. Exhale, drag it back, straighten the left leg, toes to nose. Inhale, bend forward 2 more times through, pushing, feeling the traction in the foot translate into the hip. Your exhale will take you back, straight leg, fold over. And again, last one, inhale, bend it in, bring it forward. Push down and forward through that foot, and then exhale, drag backwards through that left heel. Bend into your left knee. Once again, pick up your back right knee, plant the right hand to gold 2 or 4, twist to the left side. Left hand comes high to the sky, breathe in through the body, push out through your right shoulder into your right palm so that you can lift higher through your left shoulder and out your left palm. Allowing a breath cycle to smooth out the pose. Exhale, lower the left palm back down. Step forward, right foot, blue 2. Let the feet meet at the top. Inhale to half lift, hands to shins, creates a flat back, navel firm. Exhale, round it in, belly relaxes, head goes heavy like a coconut. And then inhale, standing all the way up, big Tadasana, however you want it. Interlace the hands at the top. Flip the palms to face the ceiling. Press through those palms. Feel the stretch and the shoulder joint. The AC joint is now contracting. It's not impinging, but now creating some support through lifted shoulders. Exhale, fold forward, down and in. Plant the hands, left hand, gold 1, right hand, gold 2. Step your left toes back to green 1, right toes back to green 2. High plank, 2 to 3 breaths Here, it depends on the length of your breathing. Longer and smoother is best. All of a sudden, she goes quiet. Lower the knees down to the purple circles. Slide the hands back to gold 3, gold 4. Lift into your down dog. Here comes some of the deeper dynamic hip work. Inhale, right foot to the rear of the room. Exhale, right knee to nose. Hold. Squeeze the core. See if you can pump the knee towards the nose. And then inhale, send it back, reset. This time, stepping the right foot through to blue 2. Now, switch your right foot with your right hand. So literally move the right foot out, move the right hand in. So your right knee is now going to hug into your outer right shoulder. Keep this throughout this. If you want a gentler modification, you can lower your left knee down to about green 3. However, we're going to keep it up in this demo. Now we're going to move through a cat-cow with the spine now. So as you inhale, drop the hips, pull your heart forward and look up. As you exhale, round through the spine. So it seems simple as you lift the hips. Inhale, drop the hips, look up, pull the heart forward. But now you're pulling the hip crease back by dragging the right heel back. Then exhale, round through the spine, push the right heel forward. Inhale, drop the belly, lift, drag the right heel back, deepen your right hip crease. Exhale, round through the spine, push the right foot forward. 2 more times. Inhale, drag the right heel back as your heart comes up. Exhale, round through the spine, hips lift, but that right foot pushes forward. 1 more time through. Inhale to come up, drag the heel. Exhale, push the heel. Now you're going to begin to straighten that right leg as we do this. So you can slide the hands back just to scotch. And then bend into your right knee. Bring the heart forward. You're going to have to float with some core strength. As you exhale, straighten that right leg. Pump it. Toes can curl up. Inhale, bend back into the right knee. Bring it forward. Exhale, straighten that leg. As much as you can, find the sensation. Does not need to be perfectly straight for you to get the benefit. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, drag back. Fantastic. Step your left foot all the way to the outside of your left hand to mirror what you have going on the right side. Turn your toes out wide to the side. Bring your heels in. Typically, we do our mulasana or our yoga squat at the back, but we're going to do it right here for a moment just to notice what's going on in the right hip versus the left hip. You don't have to sit as deep as JC. Often you won't. You might see something more like this. Placing a block underneath your bottom is also very helpful. Don't worry about it. The blocks are back behind you. So we're noticing what's going on between the right hip and the left hip. Taking a few breaths to just acknowledge. Now let's go again. Place the hands back down. Step your feet back. No specific placement of the hands. Let's just get back to a high plank. Left foot to green 1, right toes to green 2. Now left hand gold 1, right hand gold 2. Shoulders over wrist, heels over toes. Another little strengthener. Move into a gentle side plank to the right. Pick up your heels, knock them over to the right side of your mat. Strengthen through your right shoulder, just like we did in the twist. Press out of your shoulder through your right palm, and then extend your left hand high to the sky. JC has her feet staggered. You can stack them or stagger them. Either way works. Coming back out of your side plank. Left hand comes back to gold 1, toes back to the green arches. To the other side, right hand is going to lift. Dropping the heels over to the left side. Push down and out the left shoulder. Use protraction of the shoulder blade. Those angel wing shoulder blades on the back should be soaring right now, flying wide. Yip. Exhale, lower it back down, high plank. 2 tabletop knees to the purple circles. Left hand gold 3, right hand gold 4. Picking up into down dog. Here we go. Inhale, left foot, flying it. Exhale, left knee to nose, gliding forward. Squeeze it in. Feel like you can pump it even tighter. Inhale, fly back. Exhale, send it. Left foot to blue 1. Well done. Shifting left hand with left foot so that the left knee is now hugging into the outside edge of the left shoulder. Maintain this as we go. Bend into the left knee. Drop the hips, pull through like cow. Exhale, round through the spine, lift the hips. The knee will begin to flex straighter, but not all the way. Inhale, drop the hips, pull the heart forward. Feel the heel, left heel drag back. And then again, lift the hips, round the spine, push the left heel forward. Inhale, lower the hips, lift the heart, drag the heel back. Exhale, round through the spine, push the left heel forward. 2 more times. Inhale, drop the hips, look forward, drag the heel back. Exhale, heel pushes forward. Inhale, heel drags back. And then exhale, heel pushes forward from the hip. Bend back into your knee, setting up here. We're going to get straighten the left leg by sliding the hands back a touch so that your fingers are closer to gold 3 and 4. And then exhale, straighten the front leg. Pull the hips high, toes may fly towards the kneecap. Inhale, bend forward, plant the foot, bring the heart up. Exhale, round the spine, drag the heel this time. Inhale, bend into the front left knee. Exhale, drag the heel. So the same thing we're doing, just more, and now we're dragging the heel as we straighten the leg. Inhale, bend into that knee. And exhale, drag the left heel, straighten the left leg. Good job. Bend back into the left knee. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand around gold 4, heel to gold 4. And then turn the toes out. If you need to be wider, typically I have my heels on the mat and my feet are off the mat. And that's just where my hips are for this yogi squat. So find it for you, any depth. But now we're checking in with both hips, the inner edges and how they sit in the socket. Just find your position and hold. Yeah. Looks like you're trying to find a good place to squat in the woods. Yeah, I guess women have perfected the hover technique. Because men are pigs and we have no respect for toilets. Toilets. With an R. Toilets. Oh, the baby. Don't worry, everybody. I'm going to show you the baby at the end of the video, but you got to stay to the end of the video and smash that like button. Plant the hands back down. We're going back to high plank. We've got one more move on each side to complete your hip mobility session. Waka waka. All right, we're going to stay in this high plank and you're going to lift your hips into an extended down dog. We'll call it long dog. All right, from this extended down dog, step your right foot to the center between blue 1 and blue 2. Right there. Placing your foot between the numbers. Now allow your right knee to knock out to the side such that you roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Your big toe and some of the other toes are off the mat. This is atomic pigeon. The back knee can be down as a modification, but we're going to work from here. Now attempt to pick up your inner right ankle towards your navel. This is difficult. It activates the core, it activates the outer hip extensor muscles, and then place it back down and allow yourself to sink on an exhale into the pose. Find the stretch. So you need to place your right foot wherever feels most comfortable to find the accessibility of this stretch. Atomic pigeon is not for everyone, but once you find it, it's a golden pose. Again, picking up the right foot towards the navel, then attempting to place it back down where it was, and on an exhale, lower into the depth of the pose. The hips come down, the head comes down. Next inhale, pick it up, ankle to navel. And on your exhale, place it down, sink into the pose. Let the exhale bring you deeper. Time for a spoon. Now we'll move to the other side. Step your right foot back. Take a moment in this extended down dog. Let the leg be long. Inhale, pick up the left foot. Step the left foot in between blue 1, blue 2. This is going to be right in between the center, the hands, and it's on the center line of your body. You want those toes to be closer to your wrist, ideally, but it's going to be up to you to find the angle. This is for you. That's JC chose this. Turn to the outer edge of your left foot, letting the left knee knock out. You're feeling a stretch in the outer left hip. Now use an inhale and contract, trying to lift that left ankle towards the navel. It might not lift at all, but just the contraction is what you're looking for, just the effort. Lower it and exhale your hips into the depth of the pose. Inhale again, lifting the inner left ankle towards the navel. Exhale, lower it down and lower the hips. Last one, inhale, pick up the ankle, bring it in. And then exhale, set it down, lower the hips, find a new depth in the pose. Inhale, step the left foot back, high plank, lower down, knees to the outside edges of the purple circles, toes together, child pose. Full body breath here. And bring your hands back to gold 3, gold 4. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. And that is your mobility exercise for the day. Congratulations. Come back into child's pose. Let me do the outro. Now breathe into the hips. You want 5 inhalations for 5 seconds in, 3-second hold at the top, and 5 seconds out. You want to breathe into the restriction in your low torso. So I know it's harder to breathe when your legs might be right there, but that's exactly where you want to send your breath. Inhale for 5, hold for 3, exhale for 5. This is winding down your nervous system, allowing you to move into a restorative state where you replenish the muscles, you rebuild the muscles, and you relax the body so that you can go again and again and again and again and again